I can't review this show anymore because I just don't care. Nothing interesting is happening. I can only get on the microphone and say this is so boring so many times. The two major events in this episode are Arondir discovers the orcs are being led by a disgruntled elf and he is released to give a warning message to the people of the Southlands, and Galadriel convinces the Númenóreans to go to the Southlands to fight orcs. We get no Harfoots in this episode, and Elrond finds out that the dwarves have discovered Mithril in their mine. They also show Númenórean labor union members leading a rally against immigrant elf workers who are stealing their jobs. Is that what you want to see in your Lord of the Rings TV series? The primary flaw of this series, and I've said it before, but there are just way too many characters stretched across too many lands, each doing their own thing, and none of it is related so far. I have no doubt that eventually all our characters will be brought together either in the finale or in the next season, but once again we are assured that something big is going to happen, but they forgot to put anything entertaining in the show in the meantime. I think the bad elf leading an orc cult sounds like a good idea, but guess what? They won't do anything cool with that because they have 50 other characters, each having their 50 separate storylines. There was some painfully awkward editing in this episode involving Galadriel. Galadriel was put in a prison cell for being just the worst, and some guards show up to escort her out of Númenor. So she holds her hands out to be handcuffed, and then, of course, she hits the handcuffs out of the guards' hands, and then she starts beating up the guards, but the camera conveniently cuts away to that politician guy waiting to draw his sword, while we hear guys saying, "Ah, ooh, ah!" And then the camera finally cuts back to Galadriel locking the guards in the jail cell. I'm guessing they had a big action scene planned and shot, but it didn't look too good, so they just cut the whole thing out. It's also frustrating how there is so much dramatic slow motion with pounding epic music in this episode for no reason. It's not epic. Nothing epic is happening. It's unjustified, and it's just loud and annoying. We get a line in the show where a guy says, "Save your strength, lad. You'll need it for what's coming." It's been 4 hours and I'm sick of waiting. This series will have zero rewatchability.